guys. Welcome back to my channel once again. Welcome back to Onyi Healthy Tips. If today is your first time of joining me to this particular channel, you're super welcome to my channel. You did not just miss your way, you are the rightful place. And happy new year to you all, my beautiful families. You all are super welcome. I already made a prayer for us this year 2025, that this year is going to be a very blessed and fulfilled year to each and every one of us. Of course, whatever that is our heart desire, God is going to perfect it to each and every one of us by the special grace of God. Amen. Now, moving into this particular update, please, if today is your first time, please feel free to subscribe to this channel, turn up your notification bell also. I can be able to get all the legit informations that I normally share in this particular channel. Yes, of course. For those of you coming across this channel for the first time, let me also introduce myself. This is Onyi Healthy Tips, where I share most of the healthy tips. Yes, so educative healthy tips that can help us in life as a human being. Remember that God created us, created nature, created everything, created trees, created plants, created seeds, created so many things for our consumption and for our own good. So most of these things have been of very wonderful benefit to every one of us. For those of you who don't know, you might be coming across most of these leaves, most of these trees, most of these seeds, and you don't know that this is their health benefits, that they can cure or solve one or two problems. Yes, what I normally call that is unawareness. When you are not aware of something, you'll not be able to get the information clearly. So what I do here is to bring most of this information to you guys. Yes, bring most of this information to you, and also that does not stop you for taking care of yourself medically. Of course, maybe when you have challenges to go to hospital that you don't have, maybe you don't use this as a privilege not to verify or understand the root problem of what is happening to you before you cannot go ahead and use another alternative to solve that particular problem. It can be from the root, it can be from the tree, it can also be from the nuts. So what am I trying to explain today? I want to talk about a wonderful leaf, a particular wonderful creation that God created for our consumptions and also to use it to solve most of our problems. Remember, I always say that health is wealth. When you're healthy, you will be wealthy. Because when you're sick, tell me how you go about to seek or to look for this or to look for that or look for the other one. No, that will not be possible. So it's when you're healthy, you can be able to do what? To make wealth. So we're looking forward to be healthy by the special grace of God Almighty. Remember, I always say that God is the one that gives good health, long life, and all the rest of that. That does not prevent us or stop us not also to take care of ourselves and to do the needful. So today, I'll be talking about this wonderful leaf. Yes. I know most of you have come across this leaf before. You might be seeing it near your neighborhood. You might be seeing it at your backyard. You might be seeing it, on the way, but you don't know the health benefit of this leaf. Yes. This leaf, as you can see it here, is a wonderful leaf. Now let me tell you one example why it's called wonderful leaf before I go about to tell you about the health benefits. Do you know that when you remove one of this leaf like this, as you plug it out like this, just this way, as you can see this, and drop it on the floor, my dear, returning back again, you see that this particular leaf, as you drop it, we do what? We grow up and become so big. Sometimes when you cut off a leaf and drop it, they will all dry off, but not this particular wonderful leaf. So have you seen why it's also called wonderful leaf? Miracle leaf and wonderful leaf. So it doesn't die off just that way. Wherever you drop it, it germinates from there and becomes big. So that is one of the reasons why this is called miracle leaf. Yes, it's a miracle leaf indeed. Then aside from that, let's talk about the health benefit of this leaf without wasting any of our time. Let's talk about the health benefits. Now, I want to start with wound healing. Yes. Do you know that this miracle leaf or wonderful leaf being called, so many people have their names. Yoruba have the names to call it, Hausa have the name to call it, Igbo have the names to call it, Ghana, Togo, Kenya, so many countries have the name they call this particular leaf. Yes, if you are watching me for the first time, you can equally drop the name which your tribe or your state or your country call this particular leaf on the comment section. So let's go back to the benefits. The benefit, as I said earlier, wound healing. One of the benefits is wound healing. This miracle leaf, as you see it here, have a very potential benefit in wounds healing. Maybe you have seen someone who have had a wound that they have refused to go for several times. Maybe they have treated a wound that is not going. Please, look, I suggest this. This particular leaf is wonderful in wound healing. This leaf, as you can see, it also is wonderful in ulcer healing. Remember, ulcer is a wound in the intestine, in the stomach, in the stomach, on the dudra. So it's a wound there. This particular leaf is also wonderful in ulcer healing. I know some people will come up and tell you that no, I don't like going through leaves, these herbs and all the rest. Yes, I don't blame them. You know why I don't blame them? I don't blame them because, one, if you don't know the consumption quantity you're supposed to use, you'll be afraid to use that. If you don't know the quantity to use, it's a problem. So it's also good, before you go into something, get the information clearly, understand how to use it and how to make use of it before you go ahead to use that. It's very, very important. So I don't blame people who say, no, who is eating this, no, who is doing it. No, I don't blame them at all. So it's good to know the quantity and the usage of what you use. So those people who doesn't like going through herbs, they are very right on that. But that does not stop you when you know the quantity and the usage to use it. Is God's creation and it helps us a lot. So as I said earlier, it's a very good benefit in wound healing, ulcer healing. And also I normally advise and suggest to people that, see, when you're treating ulcer, one of the things you need to avoid is what? Avoid fried food, avoid spicy foods, avoid alcohol. Alcohol is not good for ulcer. Whoever that is treating, avoid bread, white breads. They are not good. Junk foods are not good for you. I know you will now ask yourself, what am I going to eat? Spicy food, acidic foods, acidic fruits, they are not good for ulcer. Yes. If you want to treat your ulcer, you might have been treating it, have been using so many drugs, medications, and it's not really helping you. Please try to avoid those things. Stay away from such things. Then treat yourself and see how the improvement or the healing or the outcome of the result of your treatment. Then aside from that, as prevention of kidney stones and also healing kidney stones. For those, if you want to prevent yourself not to have kidney stone, this particular leaf is a wonderful leaf on kidney stones. Then aside from that again, this leaf, as you can see, it reduces inflammation in the body. So if you have been having inflammation problem in your system, in your body, this leaf also have a very potential health benefit in reducing inflammation in the body. It's used to treat respiratory conditions. For those of you who have been having a respiratory infections, respiratory conditions, this particular leaf is very, very good for respiratory problem. If you who doesn't know, it detoxed the system. Yes, this leaf helps to detox the system, detox the body, and makes you live healthy and strong. That is another benefit of this particular leaf. It detoxed the system. This miracle leaf, as you see, it helps and also improve digestive system. For those of you who have been having digestive problem, this leaf also helps in digestive problem. So that is the benefit. And aside from that, you also have come encounter of some people who say that it also helps in ear problem. Those who have ear problem, cold, as I said earlier, it helps to treat ear problem as well. So it's of a lot of health benefit. And I also heard some people that say they make use of it to cook food. I don't know about that, but I have heard someone who said that they use it in their place to prepare food. It's a vegetable to them. They use it as a vegetable as well. So guys, you can see that this is really a wonderful and also a miracle leaf per se, as the name is being implied. It's a wonderful leaf and it's also a miracle leaf indeed. So now let me tell you how to make use of this particular leaf. There are different ways to use this leaf. Yes, for inflammation and also for, now let me shock you that this leaf is also good to also dissolve marks. Yes, there are some people, when you look at them in their hand here, they will have marks. Yes, their hand, some of the part of the body, the neck, at the back, these leaves also help you for that marks. Maybe next I will be bringing up here, I'll also be letting you guys on how to use it for that marks. For those of you who have marks in the body, lumps, marks in the body, this particular leaf helps to dissolve the marks or to dissolve the lumps. So next topic I'll be coming up I'm also going to let you know how to make use of it effectively, and it gives you that perfect result by the special grace of God. Now, for those of you who have ulcer, if you want to use this for ulcer treatment, all you need to do is just to pull up 1 or 2, depending on the size of the leaf. For instance, this is very small. You can make use of these 2. First thing in the morning, wash it clean, wash it very perfectly clean, and chew it. Chew it naturally. It doesn't have any side effect. 1 or 2. Then some people normally use it with granules, unpeeled granules. They will use unpeeled granule to eat 1 or 2 for wound healing, for ulcer. Yes. And also for those who also have who also want to apply it on the body. When you have wound in the body, what you need to do is to plug 1 or 2, put it that you touch it on a light. That light, you see, it will soften the leaf. And another thing you are going to observe when you put this on a fire or on a stove with light flame, just a light flame, to make it look softer. Immediately you see it that the leaf will come down. All you need to do is now squeeze it. When you squeeze it, remove the water. That water that you're removing from there, place it on that particular place, touch it at that wound, and use that particular one you squeeze, because that leaf, as you squeeze it, doesn't scatter. It will still remain. Even when you're trying to cut it, you just look as if it's a rubber. Use it to place on top of that place and leave it for that day. So continue doing it like that, and by the special grace of God, you'll see that your wound will start healing. So I think this is a very good information for me to bring here to you guys. For those of you who don't know that this will be of a very good benefit, please. So this is what God have created and God have gifted us to use. So try it and see the benefit of it and the outcome of it. By the special grace of God, you are going to testify for having this as God's creation. I think this is exactly what I've decided to bring up here for you guys, and I know you really enjoy this particular update. If you actually do, please don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to give it a thumb up. Remember, I used to tell you guys that when you get an information, don't hesitate to share it to another person, pass it to another person, and also pass it to another person. Yes, that is exactly how awareness is being created. Because if I don't know about it, I will not come up here to tell you guys this is exactly what this leaf does. So when you know about it, come across, you can equally see someone who is having such challenges, you can still pass the same information to that person, and it will be of a good benefit to that person. Once again, I want to say thank you guys, and God bless you for always choosing to watch from my channel. I love you all, and have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye for now.